Hello and welcome back to this Hustle Castle Clan Territory Tips 1 to 10. I'm sure there'll be many videos on this in the future, so that's why I've labelled it 1 to 10, and with all the new features potentially coming out in the future, there's going to be a lot more videos for this. And if there's anything you're not sure about, then please make sure you leave a comment and I will get back to you as soon as I can. And if it's a good enough question, then I'll make sure that in the next video, so then anybody else who's new to that one can actually see it as well. Also, make sure you hit that like button if you enjoyed it, and it also helps other people see my video, so that would help me out a lot, so thank you in advance for people who will or have done that. This won't be in any particular order in terms of importance, but I think they all need to be cleared up for anyone that's new joining a clan and wants to know what to expect, or even to help out clan leaders that want to know all the little details to tell others. I've also grouped some of these together, so let's get into it. Firstly, you can only build or upgrade one thing at a time. This does not mean that you can't put your coins towards multiple areas at the same time, just not the upgrading or building part. And as upgrades take longer and longer, you do have to consider which one is going to be more prioritized. Let's say for example you've got your message board or Hunter's Neighborhood. Personally, I'll go for the message board first, and then that way you can get your quests quicker and more coins in the total long run. So for the second tip, once you've accepted a quest, you cannot change or do more than one a day. So make sure that you can actually complete your quest by yourself. I know that there's more than one vacancy, but it's always good to aim for a quest that you think you can do by yourself. Then with others it's just more of a help, but we've had a couple people fail their quests, and it can be a real shame that other people could have just taken it for themselves, and that still helps the whole team. So make sure that you actually do your quests and they're easy enough for you to do. For the third tip, don't complete the quests until you have full vacancies. By waiting, you're allowing all players to receive the same reward, meaning as a clan you'll be much richer and be able to put those coins to a good use. Right, tip number 4, and it's on to bosses. Anyone can unfortunately buy attack attempts for these bosses, and it's not going to be just down to the clan leaders, it's as a team as a whole, so it can be a little bit of a shame if you've got people that are just going to force their way and just buy everything. Make sure you clear it up at the beginning and say not to spend any scrolls until you actually know what you're aiming for. And following onto that, this is tip number 5, if you buy a 1x fight or 1x scroll, that means everybody in your clan will get an extra attempt at that particular boss. It does not mean it's for all bosses, and it doesn't mean it's just for yourself. It means for whatever boss you go for, whatever amount you pay for, that is what the whole clan will be able to do for each individual person. So if you buy one, everybody does one, and just make sure you actually select the right boss before you paying for it. Right, moving on to number 6, make sure you don't rush the bosses so quickly. We spent a lot of scrolls on the first day, and just to make sure that we can actually get the bosses done, and yeah, we kind of did it too quickly and we completed all of them in the same day. So make sure that you at least stretch over 3 days and just take your time. Everybody gets 2 goes. We just wanted to try and get it done as quickly as possible, thinking we were going to be behind, but if you're new to it, you can take your time, there's no need to rush it, and then you can at least save your scrolls for the next week's boss. Number 7, if you're looking for some good rewards from the bosses, then make sure you go from Throne Room 8 or below up to 9. Even if you can only do it a couple of times, like a couple of rounds at a time, you make so many more coins from just attacking somebody who's stronger than doing, let's say, 10 rounds on somebody weaker. So make sure you really stretch to what you think you and your clan can actually do, and then make sure you're actually pushing for it, because you get a lot more rewards from it, and that's just through doing a couple of rounds as well. So make sure you do that. So on tip number 8, you'll be spending coins in the store. Whenever you buy something, it unfortunately isn't for the whole clan, so you just got to make sure that when you're buying stuff, it will only just be for yourself, so you just got to keep that in mind, and it's not going to be for the whole clan. That has been a mistake that we've seen a couple of times. On tip number 9, at least for myself at Throne Room level 11, you get 163,000 coins from completing your personal quest from the Clan Wars. So even though the bosses get you a lot of coins, make sure you still get enough for your personal reward at least from the Clan Wars. And I'm almost guaranteeing that you get less for Throne Rooms lower down, but I still think it's over 100,000 even at Throne Room I think 9. So it is still completely worth doing, of at least trying to do a few Clan Wars every now and then and make sure you get your reward. For the last tip, only people who have been promoted twice can actually add or remove people from neighbourhoods. This is certainly going to be a pain because it's given a limit to the amount of people that can actually remove people and move people back and forth. For our clan, we certainly like to allow people to do all their invasions because it gets us a lot of scrolls, but then this will be annoying if you've only got 2 or even up to 4 slots. So just make sure that you've got the right people promoted and you actually can trust them, and then it makes it a little bit easier swapping people around. Anyways, that's all the tips I've got for you for this time. I really hope you have enjoyed, enough for a like and even a subscribe for maybe the future tips I can give for you. And yeah, hope you all have a great day, and I'll speak to you later.